So, Izzy, how much power do we have?
We have 437 horsepower and 583 torque.
Cool. Is that enough?
I think that's plenty.
Yeah, we're maxed out. We're pulling on whatever it is, 9240, whatever it is. The maximum amount is what we are. We're right on the money. Buttons, buttons. Again. What do you think of this? Think this would work?
Yeah, I like this truck. Think it could pull a horse trailer, so it works for me. It pulls this just fine. I hardly notice it's back there, so
Well, that's
as long
awesome.
as it's got good towing and it's comfortable.
Yeah, and it rides really well. It's got a lot of lumbar controls on the seat, but I don't think it has massaging seats.
No, not my favorite part,
Yeah.
but
It's got good towing mirrors. I would give it that.
yeah, the good towing mirrors, nice big screen.
Yeah, it's comfortable, and I think that the cool blue stitching it has, and this is that, surely I know what the colors by now, volcano or lava? Is it lava?
It was Lunar Rock.
Lunar Rock, it's right. I gotta remember that. When I make it to the moon, I'll want to know what I'm looking at.
It's pricey, but everything is these days.
Yeah, it was 92,000 plus, so it is not cheap, but Toyota's never been the cheapest truck in the world.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but it should last you. Mine's
Yeah.
got 300,000 miles.
yeah, that's so cool. That's got to be V6 in it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool, now we're going down the mountain.
Jeesh.
I found the parking brake. We didn't
Oh, that was the parking brake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds so rough.
This thing really sounded like I had a flat tire, and I kept pulling over and looking. I couldn't find anything wrong. And I thought, well, maybe I blew an airbag if it's got airbags, and I can't find on the thing where it shows airbags. Yes, we're in Booter Canyon, having a good time. Izzy and I
Are we on? Oh yeah, we're on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're at Booter Canyon, watching the icebergs flow down the river. Pretty cool. But man, it's in the 50s. It's wonderful. We've none of that 20 below crap. We're done with that. And I'll tell you all about this. The Sequoia, Toyota, same thing as the Tundra, basically. This is the hybrid TRD Pro off-road. So it's got that electric motor in the bell housing. And it gives you a little better fuel mileage. Well, actually, it gives you a little better power. It doesn't power your house or your RV, but it does give you a little more power. This is really like 22 miles a gallon on the highway, but we're pulling a trailer and we're pulling at the maximum capacity of this rascal, which is 9,520 pounds. That's with weight distributing. We're using weight distributing on my Gen Y hitch. This is the third generation Sequoia.
It's doing pretty good.
It's a third row SUV. It's a full size. You know, similar to all the rest of the big ones out there. The Expedition might be a little bigger, and the Suburban might be a little bigger, but it's right up there. And this is independent front, and it's actually a 5-link rear suspension, kind of like what Jeep came out with first. So it's not like a TRD, so it's got all the skid plates, the Fox shocks, it's got all kinds of stuff. All-terrain tires. It's made for off-road. Yepper. Aluminum sport pedals for the shifter, for the brake and the accelerator. It's got electronic controlled rear differential. It's all-terrain select. Of course, it's got the crawl thing. It's a Toyota, so it's got the cool crawl settings. So you'll just kind of limp along whatever speed you want, and so all you do is steer the darn thing, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, the all-terrain monitor. I guess that's, you get to see all this stuff while it happens. The crawl control downhill.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv. We'll be right back.
Just a big TRD skid plate up front. It's got wheel locks. I have to go out and look at those. And it's got a 10-inch heads-up display, which is cool. I'm really getting used to heads-up display. I like it. But
I like heads-up display.
yeah, it actually, I think it's safer because you can just look ahead,
Yeah.
you know. But there's some other things in here that you can't see without looking around the steering wheel. We'll go over that because I don't think it's a safety issue. On the the right side, it's your brake controller. I'm so glad this has a brake controller. This is all set up for trailers, and that brake controller is right below the TRD push button start, but you don't see it.
Now you gotta search for it with your hand.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Or try to look around and see if you can't run into somebody while you're trying to adjust it. Yeah. And this puppy is like General Motors now. When you jump in it with a trailer, you don't just jump in and go because you don't have no trailer brakes.
Oh.
So you got to go through the whole system they have on there and tell it how many axles, what kind of a trailer it is, and brakes and all that. And then it actually measures the length of the trailer, like when Ram came out with. When you go around a corner, it tells you how long it is by measuring it with the radar system. But yeah, of course, it's 3 rows. It's got rear air. It's got all that cool stuff. It's got captain's chairs, which I like. So you got consoles all over the place. It says this giant console up front. I kept thinking when this first came out, it was like a split console for each person could open up. But I don't know if I was imagining that or what. But now it's just one. You push a button and it opens up. But it's pretty cool. It's got the blue stitching in it, which I really like.
Yeah, I like that blue.
I like the shifter, and this is a 10-speed. All your 4-wheel drive controls are right up here toward the top. Tow haul button. Yeah, that's good. We got all that. It's got all that stuff for trailers. I'm impressed with it for that.
Yeah, it pulls this pretty well too in the mountains.
Yeah, because we're maxed out. We're going around the corners, and you're not using that much RPM on it. This is the Platinum Edition, so it's a pretty fancy puppy. It's the iForce Max. That's the hybrid part, which is I think all TRDs that have that. And what do you think this thing costs?
New SUVs cost quite a bit these days. I'm gonna say 75,000.
You're close. It's 82,388. So you're getting up there. You got to go higher.
Close. It's always higher. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, the price is right. You got to go higher.
Expensive.
It is. It is. And this is pretty level. I guess it, but this says self-leveling, so either go shock self-leveling or you can go airbag self-leveling. So it's weird. Now this one here, to me, I call this cement. That's what it looks like.
Cement color.
Cement color, but Ford's got them, Chevy's got them. I haven't seen a Ram yet, but maybe they do. But it's a real popular color. Yeah, where in the world? Oh, it's called it's called Lunar Rock. It's a moon truck. Lunar Rock, made in San Antonio, Texas. The PLT hybrid. Yeah, so it's made in America.
It reminds me of a 4Runner a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's like a giant 4Runner. They have the little square corners like this does. Yeah, this has only been out, I think last year's the first year of it. These are hard to get a hold of. Yeah, it's got all the cool cameras on it. Well, you got your cooled seat on. You must be getting hot.
I know, I'm warm. I should have taken my coat off. Those cooled seats are nice though.
Yeah. It's got a big knob for the radio volume. I like that. I like some big knobs. Some of the stuff you have to look through the screens. Boy, there's a lot of hay on the road today.
Oh, yeah.
You should be following him around and grab a few of those things.
They're pulling that out of the mountains, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, that means where this road goes, that's probably North Park.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where all the good, is it Timothy hay? One of the better grass hays come from up there. Yipper. Is that what you feed your horses is North Park hay?
They get like that brommy grass hay.
Yeah.
We get it in Wellington. It's grown in Wellington.
Oh yeah. I used to get my stuff out of Platteville a long time ago. They had a really good alfalfa area, then they had grass. But yeah, you gotta get those goats some really good hay.
Those goats.
I think they'd eat
I
wire.
know. I think they would eat just about. I think they would eat branches if they.
Oh, they would eat anything
Had
you put
to.
in front of them. Crazy goats. This has got that automatic high beam, and this one's a good button on your side. I can actually figure this one out, but on your left side of your steering wheel is all those, the really awesome towing mirrors on this. And the button you push to make them go out is over there where you can't see it. You have to stick your head on the door and look around all the crap. Oh, we'll go through that, because to me, that's not safe to have that many buttons hidden from you where you got to look around the steering wheel. LED, the heads-up display shows you what's going on with that. You have to go look for it. But then all these buttons, if they put it on the inside of the steering wheel, you have to go look for stuff anyway. But those are small problems, I guess. Once you own the vehicle and you're used to it, you would know where all that's anyway.
You can memorize it.
Yeah, that's different. When I get a truck for a week, I don't memorize it that fast. It takes me a while to figure it all out.
Right.
But this is a smooth ride. I mean, I've been driving it for a couple of days and I like it.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised how smooth it is with such a big trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the weight distribution cranked up.
Feels like I'm driving a truck. A big truck.
Well, it is a big truck. This is a big Sequoia.
It's an SUV though.
Yeah. My goodness, you can haul it. So you got 4, I think you got 3, you got 4 and 3 and 7. Seatbelts for 7. Take the whole family. All these big SUVs, you're replacing those minivans that used to be the only way you get a haul of 7 or 8 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all SUVs.
Yeah, do they even make minivans anymore?
Oh yeah, I've seen Pacificas from Chrysler. 14-inch touchscreen. This thing is gigantic.
I know, it's bigger than my iPad.
Yeah, it's kind of what they are now. Of course, it's got the Bilstein shocks. It's that whole package. Let's see, I should read that to you. Of course, heated and cooled seats all around. Captain's chairs. Power lift gate. It's got a flip-up glass, which is nice, so you can just throw some stuff in there that have to open a whole hatch. I think it's got where you put your foot underneath it. It's got a button over there to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can open that tailgate with your feet. Yepper. Yeah, heads-up display is 10 inches. Well, it's weight mirrors with a convex spotter mirror. Spotter mirror is $290. That's not bad. So, back to the TRD off-road package. 20-inch off-road alloy wheels, alternating tires, TRD off-road badging, off-road suspension with built-in shocks, skid plates. It's got, of course, the red TRD engine start button, and it's for some reason it's got red front and rear axle shafts. Now, who's going to see that? I guess I got to put a camera in there now.
You'd really have to search for it, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Leather shift knob, aluminum sport pedals, electronically controlled locking rear differential, multi-terrain select, all-terrain monitor, crawl control, downhill assist, and a big front bash plate, skid plate. That's what you can do, crawling up there with your camera.
My hair is gonna get all dirty.
Oh man, that'd be bad. We cannot have dirty hair. That'd be bad. It's got fixed running boards. I think they're tucked in a little too tight. I can barely get my foot on them, but I suppose that's all part of the off-road system. Wow, it's got sequential turn signals. Yeah. And it does have that panoramic overhead. We'll show you pictures of that because that's great. Having all that room to see the mountains like we're up here in beautiful mountains.
It's nice and sunny.
Yep, it is.
Blue skies. No snow.
There's a lot of ice on the river. I think you ought to go out there too and see if it's thick enough to support you. I'll video it and you just check it out.
Oh gosh.
I don't think you're going to drown or anything.
You know, you might be. It looks pretty thick.
Yeah, I think we should try that.
Just try
I think
it.
you should do that. Your hair's not going to get dirty, but get wet.
Freeze half to death if I fell through there.
Yeah. Oh, I could throw you a rope or something. I'll find something. Oh gosh, we're here. So, horsepower and torque's 347 and 583. They're weird numbers. I hate it when they do weird numbers. They should be like even.
437, 583.
Torque, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I can remember that one.
Yeah, it's not an easy one. Like Ford, I love it. On their big diesel, it's 500 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. You don't even think about it.
Even